The West really knew what they were doing by giving me this canvas. They know that I'm a technician, and I've had the cleanest lines in this room 90% of the competition. And they gave me a canvas that there's no way in hell that I could pull clean lines on. So I have to rely on my shading to pull everything together.
I can't really do a lot of smooth blends with how thin her skin is, but it still looks good.
Yeah. I need to make sure that I'm going super light and feathering the shit in because her skin is so thin that it's just gonna split right open. I'm skating on thin ice.
James.
Yes, sir.
This week, you are calling the shots. What is the next elimination tattoo?
Traditional style Japanese dragon with water.
A Japanese dragon is super complicated and has so many rules that you need to abide by, and if one of those elements is missing, you're done.
Let's meet your canvases.
I want to get a dragon on the back of my calf.
He's already got skin rips.
Yeah, it was Achilles tendon. Wanted to cover that up.
So you want to cover the scar.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's getting better.
Okay, canvases one by one. Please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Jimmy.
So I got the scar?
Yeah.
Get you to stand up real quick. Let me take a tracing of your leg here. This is going to be one of the hardest ones because he's got a pretty gnarly surgery scar that goes from the bottom of his foot back up halfway through his leg.
How much of this did you want to cover up, or just kind of?
As much as you can.
Going over scar tissue, skin fillets open. It's damaged tissue that's already been traumatized before. Some scars you can tattoo over and some you just shouldn't. And you don't know until you start tattooing.
How you holding up, okay?
Definitely a painful area to get a tattoo.
I got assigned the canvas that has the scar that runs up the back of his calf.
That's crazy. Trying to follow that line.
Now I have to take into consideration the way the scar is laid out.
The skin, every time you hit that area, it's all like,
Oh, yeah.
that's why I try not to put anything really heavy, just kind of shadow around it.
This is stressful.
Very.
Today, James Vaughn challenged you to the ultimate test of legibility, a Japanese dragon with water. Let's start off with Jimmy.
This tattoo, it's all head. You're missing the strength of the body in the thickness.
If you do things too small, you're playing it really safe, and I didn't want to just go up there with like a little head.
Where this head could be more along the line of Japanese is making the beard full on the chin. Just with a stronger beard, it would be tougher. It's gonna look a lot better.
Today, you were judged on legibility, and based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Jimmy.
Your head stands out as being legible, but doesn't really fall under the traditional Japanese style.
I think I hit a lot more of the challenge by doing my style of drawing than people doing more traditional of a drawing.
Jimmy, today is Japanese, and it's your job to know it. You gotta study for the test. If not, I gotta fail you.
Today, you must create Victorian tattoos. During the Victorian era, the invention of sewing machines and new machinery for making lace made it possible to create complex patterns at a fraction of the cost of handmade. Tattoos emulating these patterns and fabrics have grown in popularity. You must translate these intricate styles to skin.
Lots of lace, jewelry, with filigree, fine line work. I'm really nervous about this one.
But there's more.
Which is?
There is no better test of your finesse than tattooing some of the most delicate skin on the body. The throat.
Oh, Jesus, throat tats.
Throat. I know exactly what that feels like. It hurts like a mother. It's hard to breathe while they're doing it. It feels like getting cut with a scalpel the entire time.
Let's meet your canvases.
What are you thinking about doing?
A butterfly in the middle of my throat, surrounded by Victorian lace.
Canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Chris.
At least Eric's taking care of us.
Today, finesse is important because you're tattooing a very sensitive area. Throat tattoos equal pain.
So it'll be like that.
You want to get in, you want to get out, you want to do the least amount of trauma possible. If you screw up, this person's going to wear a turtleneck for life.
There's something weird going on. Her skin will not take the ink. I'm literally leaving just marks. I'm pissed off, I'm scared because I have no idea even what's happening.
3 needles? Just can't get it, bro. Her skin is just so hard to tattoo.
Chris can't pull a line on her neck to save his life. It just sucks. Some people have tough skin. It's hard to work with. You just can never tell until you start.
I'll make 4 passes at the same spot, and it won't be black. Let me get that last one.
Not only is my canvas not taking the ink, but she's starting to cry, and I feel like she's gonna quit on me any minute.
It's the lowest one. It's the lowest one right here.
I've been tattooing 18 years, and this is the hardest canvas I've ever had to tattoo in my entire life. I would not be surprised if this is the tattoo that's gonna send me home.
Today, you had to use finesse to create intricate Victorian tattoos on very delicate skin. Chris, do you do many neck tattoos?
I do a lot of throat tattoos, and this was probably in 18 years the toughest skin I've ever worked with. As leather as it could be. I used 9 setups and 12 different needles.
If you did go through that much trouble to please this client, that in itself is a use of finesse.
But all the color in this tattoo is very scratchy. This purple shading looks real sketchy. All this outline on this side behind this ear looks scratched in. It looks like you were tattooing a buck and bronco, but she seemed to be sitting still.
Chris.
This tattoo looks a lot more hammered than some of the other tattoos we saw today. In 6 months, this will be the worst looking of the 7 tattoos.
I think what's important is that this girl's design and tattoo fit her to a T. One thing that bothers me about masks more than anything else is that putting it in a weird place on the body where it doesn't fit, to me, is a bigger travesty than making something fit right and maybe having to do some touch-up.
She was really happy with the fit of that.
If you're gonna make one mistake, make it light so that it's just gone, and not with something that's dark, because it's not going.
Today, you must tattoo one of the most painful areas of the body to tattoo.
Why?
The armpit.
God damn.
Oh, I hate armpits. I don't even like my own armpits, let alone some random person's.
Oh my God.
Armpit tattoos are the worst. The skin is very sensitive, and it's very hard to stencil in an area that's completely creased. This is the pit.
Because of the awkward shape of the armpit and the elasticity of the skin, your placement needs to be spot on. But that is not all.
Oh my God.
You must create 2 6-hour coordinating tattoos, 1 for each armpit.
Oh God.
Both tattooing the armpit? Who are these people? Where do you find these people?
One artist from your shop will tattoo the left armpit today, and the other artist will tattoo the right armpit tomorrow.
What?
Of course.
Damn it.
I don't even have my armpits tattooed because I'm not a glutton for punishment. These poor canvases are gonna go through hell.
As always, it must look like one artist tattooed both.
What?
Great, matching tattoos. Throw in the mix that it's in a lumpy, weird-shaped part of the body. This is gonna be a hell of a ride today.
Let's meet your canvases.
So tell us what you want to get.
A compass under my left armpit and a globe under my right.
What kind of style are you looking at?
I like it to be traditional.
Circles are a tattooer's nightmare. So doing them in something that concave, I don't even want to take a stab at this one.
Canvases, 1 by 1, read the name on the bottom of your skull.
Perfect circle. It's a tough one. Allegory Arts.
Allegory should definitely be worried. Perfect circles are really difficult to tattoo. Good luck, guys.
Was there a particular compass format you had in mind? Like an actual just needle inside of a disc shape?
That's
it?
That would definitely like that, maybe even open.
Okay, can I see your armpits again one
I
more
should
time?
also mention I've lost 100 pounds. There might be a stretch mark in there that might make it difficult.
He's got wild stretch marks, and when you tattoo over them, they can swell up very dramatically, very quickly. Those stretch marks. It's impossible to pull off that perfect circle shape. That's gonna be a problem. I do have some long lines to pull, so I'm probably gonna call for a moment of silence.
Go right ahead.
A traditional compass has to be concentric circles, and they all have to line up. That's hard no matter what you do. I can't believe she didn't try and turn it so it's not completely 100% in your face, perfectly circular. I think it's a bad choice. I hope she can pull it off.
This week, you showed placement by tattooing a painful and awkward part of the body, the armpits. The judges will compare your work side by side with 2 artists. the artist who completed the armpit tattoo that you started, and the artist whose armpit tattoo you completed. Let's see how you did. Christian and Eva.
A little bit of the tattoo goes in the armpit. I think it was a smart choice due to the stretch marks of the skin. But Eva, as far as putting this many concentric circles on this area of the body, I think might not have been the right choice.
This thing is such a precise tool, so the variances throughout this thing are very obvious.
Christian, you immediately thought a lot smarter. You do yourself a favor by offsetting that circle in those little placeholders. Christian takes it.
It's simple, it's clean, it's bold, it comes across much cleaner. Winner of this head-to-head is Christian. Congratulations. Based on your work, one shop will be packing their machines. Let's go to the jury of peers. You voted Allegory Arts to the bottom. Why'd you make that decision, Christian?
I think it was mostly just based on Eva's tattoo.
Allegory voted for us as spite.
No, not out of spite. I noticed a lot of technical flaws in Christian's piece as well.
Your tattoo is a little more challenging than Christian's, Eva.
If you didn't try to do an Olympic ring tattoo in the center of a guy's armpit, you'd have been a little bit better off. But Euless, definitely the best tattoo you've done here.
I need a final decision.
Honestly, Allegory Arts, you've been struggling, you've had some ups and downs, and that's where I'm leaning.
Chris.
These whole different mixes that went down today, when we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, there's no room for error. My vote's for you guys.
My vote as well. The judges have decided Allegory Arts. You do not have what it takes to be master shop. Please pack your machines and move out.
All right, take care.
Today, you must tattoo a black and gray, realistic U.S. landmark.
What? Shit.
Wow. Today is a great day. We had the skull pick, and we're doing a black and gray challenge. My team, that's our specialty. So you stand no chance, brothers. One of you is going home.
It's like portrait day on crack.
Let's meet your canvases.
Angel knows me too well. She knows my weaknesses. No matter what happens, I know for a fact I'm getting the hardest canvas in the room.
What do you want to get tattooed?
Independence Hall from Philadelphia on my thigh.
Can I see your thigh?
Sure.
That's what sent me home last time. Black and gray on that skin.
Older skin is the kiss of death in this competition. It's like tattooing tissue paper.
Canvases one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
I just don't want the old lady.
Jimmy.
Is that hot stuff?
This guy.
At least it's that.
What you got?
I don't know, am I crazy for this? But adding the freedom bell? Because I'm just worried about showing contrast, you know?
Right.
The only other thing is like my canvas is ancient.
That's gonna be tough, man. Last time you had an older canvas and it took you out, right?
The West definitely knew what they were doing.
No, they definitely know, you know. Angel's not playing games today.
No.
The West really knew what they were doing by giving me this canvas. They know that I'm a technician, and I've had the cleanest lines in this room 90% of the competition. And they gave me a canvas that there's no way in hell that I could pull clean lines on. So I have to rely on my shading to pull everything together.
I can't really do a lot of smooth blends with how thin her skin is, but it still looks good. Yeah.
I need to make sure that I'm going super light and feathering the shit in because her skin is so thin that it's just gonna split right open. I'm skating on thin ice.
Today, you had to show smooth shading, tattooing a black and gray, realistic U.S. landmark. Let's see how you did. Jimmy.
You did a black and gray tattoo.
I did.
I didn't know you had that in you. Overall, man, your silhouette and the structure of this thing looks really good as far as the way you lay it out.
You get a lot of tones and you create a lot of depth and it looks smooth. But wherever you have an exposed outline, you can see the shake, you can see the wobble.
Her skin was paper thin. I would have liked to put more bumped up outlines, but that would have chewed her up.
Very smart execution, very smart plan and design. Definitely surprised us with a different look than we've ever seen from you before.
Thank you.